Hi guys, my topic today is school. I have a total of 8 questions, so I will start with question number one. How old were you when you started school? In Vietnam, most of the children go to the necessary school when they are 3 or 4 years old, and so do I. In my childhood, my parents were too busy with their works, and my grandparents didn't live with me under one roof, so nobody took care of me. And then my parents fetched me to the kindergartens in my areas when I exactly turned 4 years old. Number two is tell something about your old school. I will tell you about my secondary school. It opposite my house, so it just took me about several minutes to go to school on foot, and I was never late to school. In my memories, my secondary school didn't have a lot of modern facilities. I had to study cl- in a small class size and in a small class size containing under 30 people, but I think it's really good for me to acquire essential knowledge. Number three, which subject did you find the most difficult at your school? Physics is my Achilles heel. To me, it's a hard and tedious subject. I had to study a lot of theories, principles, and laws to apply it for the solution of problems. Another reasons came from my teachers. All my physics teachers from secondary school to high school were very stiff, and they had a monotonous teaching style. Number four, do you ever need that subject now? To be honest, in some situations at present, I maybe need the subject. For example, my electric. For example, my. For example, the electrical appliances in my house have a faulty or an issue. A basic, a basic, a basic trouble is when my phone turn off its light. I know that it power off and I bring it to charge. Or another example is when the electric light bulb in my house is burned out. I can buy a new light bulb and replace it easy without calling the electricians. Now it's coming to the question number 5. Which subject did you find the most interesting? Well, math is my cup of tea. I really like working with the numbers and I re- and it really excited when it's really excited when I found another solutions for the problems. And and I can and I can and I can envision the formula for the problems. So I can spend all day to study math. Number 6, what did you enjoy about being a school student? Being a school student, I have some, I had some, I had some close friendships that I respected. When mm, I have, I have two best friends. I have two best friends, and and when we had been friends, and we had been friends for over 8 years. We treated each other sincerely, and they always by my side when and they are always by my side when I had difficulties. That is the thing that I wasn't received it after going to the new universities, because in each subject at university I met many different peoples, and it had 100 students in one class that I couldn't remember their face. The final question. I'm sorry. Question number 7 is, have you ever returned to see your old school again? To be honest, after graduating, I have returned. I have returned my high school many times. Well, my high school is really near my house, so I can see it every day. But my school doesn't allow the stranger to come in. So in some special day, my class gathered and returned to visit visit our teacher, like in the teacher days. The final question is, are you still in contact with any of the friends you had in primary school? Definitely yes, I still keep in touch with my 2 best friends because their home is really near my house, so near my house. Although we studied at different universities, but sometimes we hang out and eat or chat together. And I also keep contact with the other friends in primary school in Facebook. So in some cases, or or special day, I we have a date like that. Thank you for listening.